Hey, as you can see, right behind me is Breakaway. I'm gonna come back to that. But I'm gonna tell you something that has been so impactful for me that I've been practicing this past month. It's a very simple, well-known Bible verse, but sometimes I think we get stuck in the impossibility of actually practicing it. It's from Philippians 4. Let's read. The Lord is at hand. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. If you're anything like me, you've read this verse before and you have been unable to get past that do not be anxious part, right? So it's just like, all right, that's the first part of the verse, so my job here is to not be anxious. And you have been spinning your wheels trying not to be anxious. And for so many years, the ways that I would try to not be anxious would be to try to either control or get clarity about everything. Then 2 years ago, I read this book called A Non-Anxious Presence by Pastor Mark Sayers. And here, let me sum it up for you. It is impossible to get clarity and to have control in the world that we're living in today. So reading through that book and really meditating on Philippians 4 has caused me to pay more attention to the second part of this verse. This is the part that we can do. We don't have control over anxiety. We don't have control over being able to get clarity or be able to manipulate the world so that we can have the result that we want. But we do have the ability to do what Philippians 4 calls us to. By prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. Friends, that is our job. We have to make our requests known to God through prayer and thanksgiving. And let me tell you the result of this in my life. Yes, I have had peace. And what that peace has looked like is not just the calm that we associate with peace, but true joy. The ability to enter in and be present in whatever environment I'm in. So again, back to Breakaway. I have had the privilege of dropping my daughter off at Breakaway every single morning. And let me tell you, moments that would have in the past been full of anxiety of getting her there on time are now spent looking at the crazy thousands of children with happy faces, experiencing the warm environment of a church that is going to introduce them to Jesus and love them. I am so grateful that I didn't miss this moment of what God is doing at my church because I was lost trying to solve all the problems of my world. So wherever you're at this morning, whatever problems you're anxious about, I encourage you, stop worrying about getting rid of your anxiety and instead simply approach Jesus simply through prayer with thanksgiving and make your requests known to him. Is there something that would make your day easier? Present that request to him. Is there a worry you have for your child? Make that request known to him and watch how the peace of God will guard your heart and help you to joyfully enter every present moment. I hope that encourages you today.